Here is exactly how to be more consistent in the gym. Now, if you are finding yourself not being able to stick to the habits of going to the gym, it's actually really simple. You need to focus on seeing progress. Progress is always going to cause you to stay more consistent in the gym. If you are seeing results in the gym, then you're going to continue going. The reason a lot of people just don't want to go is because they're not seeing many meaningful results. So, the first step in becoming more consistent in the gym is simply making more progress. So, this might not be what you want to hear, but you need to just carry on until you can see some progress, because once you see that progress in the mirror, once you see your tricep get a bit bigger, your chest get a bit nicer looking, that is going to give you so much motivation, so much more likely to stay consistent to the gym, that everything becomes so easy. So the first step is literally just carry on, keep training hard, keep training intensely, keep having a good diet, and you will start to see progress. It won't take that long, maybe a few weeks of hard discipline, when you don't really want to stay consistent. And guess what? You will see the results, you will see the progress, and then you will just want to keep going. You'll want to go to the gym. Now, for me personally, missing the gym, it's a non-negotiable nowadays because I've built the habit up so much. And the reason is, first of all, because I see the progress and I love it. But another reason is just simply because I have discipline. Now, when it comes to the gym, there are going to be days where you just don't want to go. I understand it. You are beating up your body quite a lot when you go to the gym, if you think about it. Now, that's fine. I don't want to go sometimes. You don't want to go sometimes. Actually, most of the time, I don't really want to go. But I have tapped into my discipline rather than focusing on my motivation. So your motivation is going to always go up and down, up and down, up and down. Your discipline will maintain like this if you are stable with it, if you actually have discipline. Even if I don't want to go to the gym for the day, I know, it's in my program today, I need to go. So I've been going to the gym now for around 3 years, 5 to 6 times a week. I've just gone up to 6 times a week. That is basically every day. Do you think every day I want to go? No. But when you pair looking in the mirror and seeing a lot of progress, and then you also have discipline, it becomes very, very easy to go to the gym. Now, a few other things you can do to increase the probability that you're going to go to the gym is make it as enjoyable as possible. Now, you'll see a lot of people talk about the science-based exercises, the certain things you need to do in the gym to get the most jacked as possible. But to be honest, you don't need to get 1% more jacked than the other guy. If you're both looking absolutely jacked and look amazing, then you both won. So if there's an exercise that is seen as optimal, but you don't enjoy doing it, then don't do it. Go and do the exercises that really resonate with you, that really you enjoy a lot. If you enjoy doing flat bench press, even though people say it's not optimal, go and do it. If you enjoy it, you are more likely to continue doing it. There are exercises that I used to do that was science-based and I just didn't enjoy them. I used to do lat pullovers, for example. Science-based, clearly show at the stretch it's really good, etc. But I've now switched to lat pull downs instead because I just simply enjoy doing them more. Also, going on to another tip here is try to change your program a little bit. Now, I'm not saying you should be switching exercises every single session. I'm not saying you should switch your program every single session. But you would probably benefit from changing up here and there. If it becomes stale, if you don't enjoy doing your program, you're less likely to stick to it. So change up a bit. If you have been really working on your incline chest press, for example, and you've become so bored of it, you just don't want to go to the gym anymore and do it. When it's a chest day, you're like, fuck this, I don't want to do it. Well, you can maybe switch to incline dumbbell press. You could switch to incline barbell press, and you can progress in that exercise. There's nothing wrong with changing exercises. If you continually, progressively overload, you're still going to be building a lot of muscle. Now, If you are constantly switching exercises, you're going from one exercises to another every single week, then there's a problem there. You're not really sticking consistent to one exercise. You're not really going to be progressing that much. But if you've gone 3 months doing incline dumbbell press and you've just become bored of it and you switch to incline chest press, that is completely fine. And you do that for another 3 months, you progress in it. That is going to be building you lots of strength, lots of muscle, and you'll be making a lot of progress. So the main thing about not being able to stay consistent in the gym is either you're not making progress, so you don't see results from the thing. So if you don't see results from the thing, you're less likely to do it. If you think about, you are studying for a test, right? You're studying for tests all year, and no matter how hard you study, you just can't get a good grade. Are you going to be more or less likely to study in the future? Probably less, because you know the result is going to be the same. But if you can just put in a little bit more effort, little bit more dedication for a few more weeks and get a little bit of results, you're going to be so much more likely to go and study. In this case, go and work out. So if you go and see, your physique getting better, you're going to literally stay so much more consistent. You're going to be so more motivated. Then you need to make the gym more enjoyable. Switch up exercises that you don't like doing. Listen to good music. That is going to be so important in getting you hyped, getting you ready, and allowing you to make progress. And all these little things of making the gym more enjoyable will probably lead to you making even more progress, making even more gains. You're going to be more locked in. You're going to be more energetic. Personally, for me, when I have my music in, I genuinely believe I get better sessions in. My nervous system feels more energetic and firing, and I just simply feel better. I feel stronger, I feel more energetic, and I get a better lift in. So again, put music in, do whatever you need to do to just get you into that gym, train hard, and build the muscle. Also, you may not be able to stay consistent in the gym if you are quite new, because you are training genuinely too hard. Now, if you've just started the gym, don't go to the gym 6 times a week like me or the next guy, because we've been doing it for years now. We've built up the habit. We can easily stick to it. If you go to the gym 6 times a week for the first time you've ever gone to the gym, do you really think you're going to stick to it? Do you really think your brain, your body is ready for that effort? It's not. I can tell you that now. So instead, maybe go once a week, or maybe go 3 times a week, but do 1 set for each exercise. And then once you've gotten used to it, once your brain has gotten used to going to the gym, once your body has gotten used to going to the gym, then you can increase it. On your first week, you are going to feel battered. Your body is going to ache so much muscle soreness, and you just won't want to go. I've seen so many people get sore in the first 2 weeks and then just completely quit. Don't be like that. Start really slow. It's the same way you build a new habit. It's the same way you decrease an old habit. Start slow and increase it over time. Or if you're breaking a habit, start slow and decrease it over time. That is how you're going to build up the habit of going to the gym. It's simple. Enjoy the time there. See the progress. Switch it up here and there. Also, if you are in this kind of state of just not having a spark with the gym anymore, it's completely okay to take a week off. I genuinely don't do that much often, which probably isn't very good. I just won't take a week off if I'm feeling quite stale with the gym. I think you would actually benefit from that in the long run. You're not going to lose any muscle. Nothing bad is going to happen to you. You're just going to make more progress when you come back. So maybe taking a week off could be good for you. Allow your body to rest, recover, get back straight in. You'll probably be stronger and you'll enjoy the gym again. You'll have that spark back. Now, there is a program in my link in the description. It is basically 6 hours of me giving all of my advice, all of my knowledge on how to build the aesthetic physique and get in the best shape of your life. It is the only thing I would have ever gave to the younger me to ever make progress, because to be honest, he was a bit lost. Even with all the information out online, he just needed something to direct him. Do exactly this, you will put on muscle, you will lose fat, etc. It will tell you how to build muscle, lose fat, maintain muscle mass, maintain muscle leanness, bulk, cut, everything you could possibly ever wonder about in fitness is answered. I can promise you it will leave no questions unanswered. There are also very niche bonus modules in there which you are probably also wondering about. So niche that one of the mini pods is literally how to take good pictures of your new good looking physique, how to build confidence, etc. All these little niche things that you're probably worrying about are answered as well. Then on top of all of this, it also has me doing all the exercises myself and showing you exactly how to do them all. So you know what to do when you get into the gym, you know what diet plan I use to get in shape, what plan I use to build muscle, and yeah, you'll get in the best shape of your life if you actually stick to it and you listen to the advice. Simple as that. Go check it out, link in the description.